Kenny make your hair wavy.
What?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's right. Kenny's a barber.
Oh yeah,
Kenny,
that's right.
Kenny.
Kenneth.
Kenny, come on now. Let's do a fade. Let's work your magic, man. Hey.
We got our own theme music.
Oh, look at that.
Nice looking crowd. I'm bisexual, so whenever I see a crowded room, I get very excited.
It's me. That's little baby me.
See, that's our intro right there. And you hear that music? That's original music from that group from the Subway, Too Many Zoos. Yeah, the drummer, that's one of my boys, been my boy for like 20 years. So yeah, we got real music, y'all. This is official. It's we back with the Bronx Weekly Show. We got a special guest. Our first special guest of the evening is Sashalyn Medina. And we got our LA correspondent already touched down. She's here early, and we appreciate that. Give it up for Buff Patterson.
What? Hey, Buffy, go girl.
I'm a toast to y'all right now because that's how we start.
Oh, we're you didn't even let me get ready. Should I just swing this?
Yeah, get ready.
Listen, it's a choice between water and this.
Well,
those are the options.
If it's after 5 o'clock, it should be an easy choice.
Easy option.
I worked out, so I deserve it. I'll do a little one. I'll do a little shot.
That water could drown you.
It can dehydrate you, yeah?
Yeah, you can be drowned. So what's going on, y'all? We right here before this this big election, and we've seen the debates. We've seen the first debate where Trump just kept interrupting, and they both decided that they didn't like black people in front of us.
Right.
Second debate, Trump said he's the least racist out of the two, so he tried to separate himself, but more the same. So I don't know. Y'all voting, right?
Yeah. Well, it don't matter if you vote in LA because we either liberal or Democrats. That's how they go down. And the Democrats is mad at the liberals because it's kind of like ordering pizza, but you really like calzones. The shit's the same. So.
How's the process there? Is it crazy?
We all bisexual here in LA. We don't. There's only one type of
like
person.
Me.
Liberal or Democrat, baby. That's all we do. We can't do nothing else. So we're like a state that don't matter. You can vote if you want to vote, but we're just Democrats. And if Biden don't win, black people are gonna explode and butts and guts and shit gonna be in the street. They all upset and they already tearing shit up anyway. So he have to win. If Biden don't win, all the black people gonna die. It's just what it is.
You think that?
You don't understand. My friends on high alert, they get packing. If he don't win, niggas dying. And the problem is, it's bad. It's bad here. You know, our governor's so cold. He letting all the prisoners out, which is giving me more dating options. Hey.
You like that? Is that the type?
I ain't not mad. I'm right. Get a nigga out of jail. Those are the best kinds. Almost.
So
do you wait outside with flowers? Do you wait outside with a bouquet of flowers?
He just show up, boo boo. Show up.
Just did 10 years, and and believe me, he had a girlfriend during that 10 years the whole time.
I don't care. Let me tell you why I don't care about the men in jail. See, the good things about them, if they went in jail for mail fraud, I'm down with that shit. I'm in the mail fraud myself.
Okay.
Only thing I'm not in is domestic violence. Domestic violence. I can't do that.
Time to toast the mail fraud.
Yeah, mail fraud, bank fraud, robbing banks. I'm down. That's me. That's my shit. Like I would rob a bank if I could.
But then what happens when you lose everything? You drop him?
If he went to jail, obviously he's learned his lesson. You know.
But wait a second. But you're saying you're waiting for these type of guys coming out of jail.
This is California. I saw we got left now. The homeless dudes, they out of touch now. They letting all the prisoners out. You got to get with the program. You got to
They
get
out
them
of touch, or they can't do the fraud that you want them to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
So on a different note than fraud, let's talk a little bit about some of the talents of Sashalyn.
Yes, let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, and she's like, not only is she a stand-up artist, and we did a show together in the park in Harlem, and that's where we met, but she's also an artist, and she does a lot of caricatures of people on the subway, but they really like her own style. I don't know, it's pretty dope.
Pictures. We need pictures of Sashalyn's work. You got any posters, baby? You got posters? Oh, you about to put it up?
I have posters.
He's put.
Are you asking me if I have posters in my room?
He about to put your work up.
Yeah, Kenny, do you have my? Are you gonna show? I'm confused. What's happening? Are you guys showing my work right now, or am I just supposed to say something?
But this is like.
Oh, okay, I got it. There you go. Well, hey.
Where's that camera?
Well, okay, so I'll explain. So they're not caricatures. They are actually in a graphic style. So I draw a lot of people on the subway. What I like to do is I like to take my sketchbook and be a freaking creep and watch people while they like are so focused on eating and drinking or playing with their phone, and I get away with murder on that freaking sketchbook page. Like I can draw them like super fast, and by the time they look up, they're like, they notice me sometimes, and they're like, oh shit, I gotta move, or oh shit, like should they start staring at me? But I'm already on to the next person, so y'all can't fight me on this. I got y'all. I'm a little sneak, but yeah, I'd like freaking have tons of sketchbooks, and I freaking love drawing on site. It's super hard, but it's super fun. I get to draw people all day.
Yeah, no, that's dope. You could actually do like a big presentation where you do different trains and put the train lines and the colors, and then have the pictures under. That would be dope. That's just something to think about.
Different train? What do you mean? Like painting on the train, or like
the pictures that you sketch on a particular train line? That then you put all those sketches under that train sign.
Like on the train platform?
No, like if you had a big showroom or something, you know.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like just have a gallery show that like kind of organizes the.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'll think about it. I'm still kind of.
That's so dope, and it's so relatable to everybody in New York City. You know, like this was one of those things. Like if it's in the right location, people are just gonna be just like, oh, let me check this out. This is the train stuff. Is like, I mean, I got the train map on my shower curtain, so
That's great. The train map is not really appealing to look at, but I'm happy for you.
In my days when I was a bachelor, it helped, so people could get home in the morning.
Wow. You ain't staying here. Get your ass.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. You know what? I don't know what to do with these drawings yet. Obviously, there's a lot of really great, cool suggestions that I get. But at the moment, I'm just really enjoying just being sneaky about it and just being immersed in it. And I'll probably start saying probably in probably 10 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. No, I think maybe I was thinking of doing like maybe some vlogging or something. I don't know, where people can, because people really enjoy also the process of watching me draw as it's happening. The people who are next to me, they're like, oh, cool. And then the people across from me are like, you're a fucking creep. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with these, but yeah, I'm having a fun time with it. So people just seem to like it.
It's awesomeness. It's awesome how you see that person in the sketch. It's like the sketch you're seeing is how I see you. That's what the beauty is. It's how I see you operating inside your life. So that's the beauty. It's like I see you doing this, and they see themselves doing something else. So I think that's amazing, and I think it's your artistic expression, whatever it is, whether they doing creepy shit or not. It's what how you see it. It's awesomeness.
Thank you.
I'm gonna come to you. I'm coming back for this.
Listen, what we could do is once you get your hair done, when you come to New York City, I'll draw you. You just sit across from me, and then you just act like, oh, I'm here with my fly ass hair, and I'm just modeling. You know what I'm saying? We from LA, and we're not trying to scare Sasha with this fucking Ram shit, but I'm just gonna here pose. You know what I mean? This Rams game, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, you made a threat earlier. I don't know if people saw it, but I was fucking scared. I was scared. Okay, so. All you're gonna do is you're just gonna pose, you're just gonna model, you're gonna look pretty and glow like the way you do, and I'll draw you, okay? And then we'll be friends. No enemies, yo. I ain't trying to fight, yo. We ain't trying to put more blood on the streets in the Bronx, cause that shit. Yo, let me tell you something. I live in Brooklyn now. I freaking miss the Bronx. I miss the freaking like heart-shaped little blood splatters that they had. I used to live right next to Kenny. Like Kenny and I just recently met, and we used to live so close to each other. It's amazing. But like I miss all that shit. And like there's crackheads down here in Brooklyn. There are a lot, and there was a lot in the Bronx too. They're nice here, like
nice crackheads.
I mean, everywhere I feel like I've had a good experience with crackheads actually. Like as long as like the first look, like if you give them a look, the first look is the friend look. That's a fucking mistake, because then you're like, oh, I want to like talk to you, and then if but sometimes I do the nod because I want to be nice, but I forget, fuck, they're a little like on something, so I'm like, fuck, all right, I just fucked up the first time, which is the friend look, and then the second look, if you look at them a second time, which is too fucking much and too long, then that reads, I want to marry you, let's have children, and it's not good. So as long as you don't do that here or anywhere, you're fine, I think.
Yeah. We got special crackheads in LA, but you got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what kind? How are they special?
These crackheads here, man, they want to fix your window in your car. Hey baby, I can fix that window. Bitch, it ain't broken. It is now. They come with careers. Hey baby, you know what I could do? I can wipe your windows. It's bad.
Wow.
Our homeless, you would like our homeless. Today was 85 degrees today.
Nice.
Sunny. Our crackheads don't get sun every day. They get like rich in vitamin C and vitamin E in their skin. They're a little healthier than they are in New York. They got different hustles.
They don't got crackheads that much in New York though. They got they do K2. It's fake weed.
Really?
Yeah, K2.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, some K2 here. Yeah.
K2?
Yeah, man. K2 took over Harlem.
What's K2?
It's fake weed.
No, not fake weed.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, you're missing so much. Go on, look that up. And there's so many cases of people biting people's fucking faces off and shit. I mean, it's wild, man.
I did an expose on it. I'll send you a link. I did it with Global Grind.
I got to talk about K2. I don't want to experience K2.
You don't.
I want to know what the K2 people do.
Oh, by the way, let's say hello to Camille. She's in the room.
Hi, Camille. Hi, what's up, girl?
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Look at Camille. I love her.
Every week we can't hear you.
Every week.
Camille.
Camille, is there someone home to save you, Camille?
Camille is the best twerker. I'm telling you, this chick, her ass.
What? What?
She a Nicki Minaj, Cardi B lookalike when she be on that ass thing. I'm like,
wow, that's impressive. I want to see that. Maybe while she's rapidly twerking, I could draw her.
Oh my God, she's one of
like really quick. You don't have to be still. I could draw you fast. I'm quick. I'll draw that ass, and it'll fill the page, and it'll look glamorous.
Like a little fat ass. You be like, some bullshit.
Hey.
Now?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you got it. Yay. What's up, Camille?
Yay, good. I'm chilling. Okay, first of all, I was gonna say you can draw me, and I won't call you a creep. If I saw you drawing me on the subway, I'd be like, "Can I have your number?"
Wow. And I would be like, girl, is it friends or like other stuff? Just to not like get confused, you know what I'm saying? Cause we don't know when we ask what we're doing when we ask for numbers anymore.
Right.
So, can I have your Instagram?
I guess that's can I have your Instagram? Exactly. Can I have your Instagram? It's a little like you get to stalk. I get to be more creepy too, and then you get to stalk too.
Yeah.
If it was, you know,
you're embracing this creep lifestyle. I'm noticing that.
hell yeah. Oh my God. Yo, let me tell you, the creep status during this quarantine is fucking on another level for me. Listen to me, okay? I've been fucking, both my roommates, they're in relationships. I'm not. So I've been in my room, locking myself in my room. Actually, no, instead of not locking myself, leaving the door wide open, friggin' masturbating, crying. Like, just like so freaking like, ooh. And then like, I don't know. Yeah, that's basically what my life is right now. And if they walked in, they would be horrified. So, but yeah, that's a level of creep status is like drawing. And then the masks enhance the creep level more, I think.
Right.
And it's so crazy when I look at people like this guy. I want to ask this guy out at the supermarket. He looks so good. I don't know what his whole face looks like though. You know what I mean? Like it's just the eyes
He might
and the
have
shoulders.
like snaggletooth.
Exactly. I don't know what the rest of the face is, but the guy looked nice. You know, he looked like you work out. He looked nice and sexy. And I want to take a little peek under that mask. Just be like, you know, like really quick, you know.
That's why
I want to ask him that anyway. We'll see.
I will say this: there's a lot of people that have good masks but ugly faces, and then in this time right now, they all right. This is their time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People with nice eyes but like no lips.
Yes.
This is their time to shine. Like, bro, if you ugly right now, you know, nobody knows. Everybody just looks the same. Some people's just eyes are like out here, and then some people's eyes are in here. Yeah, that's the only difference.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about your comedy journey. How long have you been doing comedy, and what made you want to get into standing in front of people and trying to make them laugh?
Well, I've actually been acting stupid and silly and really trying to make my family and friends laugh for as long as I could remember. Like I started when I was young and I couldn't really, I guess, like understand what that was about to create myself. I would just imitate comedians like on TV and repeat it, and they would say, oh, you did it exactly like that, or you sounded good, you changed this. And so I like really liked that, but I completely ignored that for a long time. I ended up going to school for art and just forgot about the whole performance thing up until I ended up getting married, and it didn't work out. And while I was going through the divorce, I was like, I could do anything right now, like anything I want without I'm just on my own now, and I'm about to change my whole life again. And I also like, it was a kind of a tough relationship. So I remember that I was thinking and feeling, man, I haven't like laughed in a long time, you know, and I haven't tried to make my, you know, partner at the time laugh, you know, as well, which is all very serious because we're doing a lot of planning. And when I got out of that, it was pretty freaking liberating. So it was really about trying to make myself happy and making other people happy again, but like expanding that from not just like my family and friends, which I completely neglected for such a long time. I really just wanted everybody to feel that. And plus, even though drawing is really great and I freaking love it, it's just like one of my favorite things to do, and I spent my whole life on it. I have a lot of energy. You guys have noticed. I'm loud and I'm freaking wild. I look like a fucking monkey ass animal whenever I'm doing stuff. And I just look what I just did. I fucking almost like wasted my whole fucking alcohol, just like completely like just doing this move like a wild freaking beast. So I needed to get that energy out as well. And also my dad used to act. He was trying to be an actor when he was younger, and that really like kind of inspired me to go deeper. Like, how can I expand this from making something that's 2D into 3D, you know? Right. So I got into acting and comedy, and that's really been helping me all around as an artist.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think.
And so anybody, I just want to say, like anybody who's considering, like who has one career and then considering another, freaking do it. I mean, you don't have to drop what you're doing already, but man, I don't know what my life would be like if I didn't add comedy and acting into my life. I really don't. Like, it would be just such a different dynamic. I'm just really going forward and just really like making things, making projects and making things bigger, a lot of planning. And it, taking on another career could be really really just great for people, could really help you expand on what it is that you already do.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you can sometimes you can even incorporate one of the other things you do with the new thing. Like, I mean, I
exactly
cut hair, and I like had a show where we cut hair on stage, comics cutting comics. So
what comics cutting comics? Yo, yeah. If I didn't hear about that ever before, I would be like, why the fuck are people cutting each other on stage, like literally with knives and shit? Like, I would think it's a sword fight.
No, it's comics cutting comics.
He's saying the same thing. He goes, nope, it's just comics cutting comics. It's different.
It worked in my favor because they ended up, BuzzFeed came in and they took because my concept also, I was doing it in a barbershop with cutting different comedians, kind of like Seinfeld, coffee with whatever. So then they came in and they had this advice from a barber now with BuzzFeed, but it's the same concept that I was doing already. So it's just like, it set me up for the next thing. So you gotta just keep that shit like wide open. You could have a comedy.
It could collide.
Doing art, you know what I mean? That's like, you can do anything you want right now, especially like, because it's a lot of festivals, different type of festivals and stuff like that. So they might have a show where you cross pollinate. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Everybody get it. Get more than one job, more than one hobby, whatever it is.
One more.
Get you a man who knows fraud if you can't do either of those.
I'm in the crime. He did his time. Between, I'm not into gay dudes because that's way too many hoes that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 hoes. I can only use so many
hoes. You got hoes?
Hoes. Like, I think at all times I win. I got 3 hoes compared to a dude's 2. The bitch is gonna win. Ear. You gotta bring your dick over here because the bitch is gonna win. You know what I mean? I'm in LA. These dudes gotta ask.
I'm in LA.
Holes. I got holes all over the place. We'll use my ear to fucking hear you. Bitch, put it in there. I'm telling you, I got some deep holes. So I'm in LA where gay dudes halfway mess with women. So I figure if I'm gonna get one, I might as well get one out of jail. They let them out. Wow. Early release, man. Kenny, I'm telling you, it's the situation's getting deep here. I tried to date a dude. He had bad phone plan. I was like, if you don't got Verizon, no, I'm not fucking with you. He said he had to get AT&T because it was $10 cheaper. Would you mess with somebody that's fucking with $120 a year? No. Get me a guy to jail. Got a little hustle on.
From what I remember, AT&T murders you. It's freaking crazy expensive.
But I think Verizon's worse. But it's a better service.
I had Verizon, and it's great service, but telling you, they charge you up the ass. They will murder you.
You got that cash, Kenny. What you got?
What do you mean?
What's your phone service?
Oh, I'm AT&T.
Damn it! What you got, Camille?
Sprint.
See, I'm T-Mobile. See, so we only got one person in here got good service. That's Sashalyn, Medina.
Actually, no. I said I had Verizon. Now I'm actually on the shit list lower than all of you, I think, which is Metro PCS.
No!
Oh no!
Wow, even Camille who has Sprint is like, oh fucking no.
What you got, a payphone? You got
I don't know what it is. It's some cheap phone. I broke a lot of phones this year. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I'm hyper, so my freaking 2 phones broke, and then I had to get a 3rd one. I just got this is a temporary one until I get another one. I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
All right, so
Camille's
over the pandemic, did you do a lot of shows, or are you looking forward to things going to 50% so that comedians can go back inside.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that right now. I guess I'm thinking about my own personal reasons. Basically, yeah, I'm not trying. Listen, girl, I don't know what everybody's trying to do, but things need the health organization needs to get in order before we consider like cramming ourselves back inside like sardines. So if that means we have to wait a little bit longer, I can wait. There's other shit that you can do to work on yourself that I found, like on yourself and your career. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've been getting acting jobs. Like, I'm on my second movie this year. Like, there's still opportunities out there, you know? Like, and if it's not, dude, freaking, I'm auditioning. I'm doing all this stuff. At least make contacts, you know, while you're inside. I'm being productive and I'm doing stuff. So
Yep.
I'm okay with kind of waiting this out for the rest of the year, even like past the winter, which is probably what's going to happen anyway.
Yep.
Because it's people in the winter, they get sick. I mean, the germs last a lot longer. It's a lot freaking worse. And that shit's going to pass. That hump, we have to get over that hump first before it gets better. So I'm chilling, yo. I'm freaking steady. Like I said, I'm like at home, you know, touching my little JJ. You know, I'm when I'm not working, so I'm chilling. I got my water, I got my whiskey. Yep, my awesome calls, my shows is like this. I did a couple of shows, Kenny, outside, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely be cautious.
I like outdoor shows.
Yeah, you gotta.
Outdoor shows are very fun, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna be careful. I'm not in a rush to get everybody back inside yet.
Gotta be careful. Well, I mean, I want to thank you for taking some time out and, you know, coming on our show. And, you know, you see that we got a bunch of fun and energetic people that, I mean, you know, you think she's glowing. It's only cocoa butter. Okay. Let me let you.
It's cocoa butter.
Cocoa. I like cocoa butter.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause she got brown in her skin. She got brown in her skin. Yes. Light skin brown.
Yes.
But tell the people how they can follow you and they can follow you and find those pictures that you do.
Yeah.
So my Instagram is as you see my first name, and then you just add ILLO at the end, which is Illo. It's short for illustration. I feel kind of stupid now that I've made my name a lot more complicated by adding shit to it because my first name's already long. But people get it after a while. I'll get used to it now. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram and I post shit on there when I feel like it. So
yeah.
That is.
But thank you so much for your time. Like seriously, this was so fun.
No,
Buffy, freaking great, so funny. I mean, I'm still loving the glow and the flow and the hair. Camille, I'm missing the twerk. What the fuck, man? Like,
sorry. I'll send you a video.
Okay, cool. I'm down for the video. Buffy was hyping you up, and
yeah, I know.
You
she
know,
hypes me up all the time. I think to set everyone's expectations too high.
Yo, okay. Well, let that booty fool you.
I should say really quick. The film that I'm working on right now is called Horsetown, and it's a horror drama, and it's about like this awkward kind of guy. His name is Mark. He decides to move out of his city apartment into this sort of quiet but strange neighborhood, and he meets Dana, who's my character. She's a photographer, a blogger, investigative blogger who goes on this journey with Mark to sort of explore the town and figure out all the crazy secrets and what's happening there. So that's being made at the moment. Sorry?
What's it called again?
It's called Horsetown.
Okay, Horsetown.
Yep, we're shooting at the moment. So
it's probably gonna be on Netflix. It's probably gonna
maybe the release date is to be discussed. So, but thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this was so fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Yep.
It's my first time on here, and I mean, I had a blast. So
that's
thank
what
you.
We're talking about. We will see you soon, and thank you for coming. Now, but we're about to go right now to one of our recreations by Camille Theobald. Check it out.
I was born here. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You ain't gonna be doing that shit.
But this is public.
Bro. Oh my gosh, I love how it just abruptly ended. That was so great.
You know, TikTok.
TikTok.
I like how you're so nonchalant about it. You're like, you know, just run my regular shit, my regular day after twerking. There's twerking after breakfast and then this.
It's twerk, Karen videos, stand-up comedy. That's all I do.
That's what's up, Camille. Camille, where you located?
Manhattan. We're close.
Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, we are close. All right, girl. All right, girl. Maybe I'll see you on the train.
I know.
Passing by and I'll be catching you.
I'll try to remember this up. Because
yeah, that's right.
You know what
there's a little extras part
right here.
Yeah.
It's called your intertwine. So yeah, your intertwine. You know.
Is that what you tell your customers, Kenny?
No. This y'all.
That's what's up.
So listen, yeah, we gonna do one more. I think we should do one more recreation right now. Let's do that. Let's do that recreation right now. This is Camille Theobald again.
Oh snap! I got a double feature today. Hey!
Life is good.
I'm eating ice cream.
Okay. Welcome to Woke Up with Gladys. I'm Gladys. I'm here to tell you why it's important to wear a mask. George, why did you tell me I'm Jesus Christ. Don't be an asshole. Just wear a mask. Look at the country. Just let's 200,000 people die. Know how many pandemics I've lived through? At least 5. This coronavirus is in the air. You're walking around willy-nilly, no mask. You got bricks for brains. I'm a 73-year-old woman. I don't have money for steroids. You think I'm gonna be juicing up? You don't have a heart? Or you don't want to wear a mask? You say, oh, I don't like the way it feels on my face. I feel so suffocated I can't breathe. Well, now you know what it's like to be old. I stand up, I can't breathe. I eat a sandwich, I can't breathe. I eat some soup, I can't breathe. If you have any ounce of a brain cell, you'll wear a freaking mask.
That's the Long Island I never had. The grandma I wish I had.
That okay. Yeah. You see how the recreation with Camille Theobald.
Yes.
Every week on the Bronx Weekly Show.
Every week.
Hits them every week. That's a working girl. In a good sense.
My dad sent that to my my grandma and my cousins. They're all Mormon. Trump supporters.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
So it was funny.
It was. I agreed. I love the juicing part.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I thought Mormons would be Democrats, but I guess they're Republicans, which is weird. But,
it depends, but it's the abortion issue. That's the only reason.
It's just cutting off dicks. I think that'll help it. I mean, isn't it?
We should just.
What happened? What about cutting? Why are we talking about cutting off? Kenny, look what you did. Look what you started. Comedians cutting comedians. Everybody's trying to cut off everybody else's dick now. Buffy, you trying to start a new trend?
Just saying.
I don't know what y'all just started talking about. I thought Camille was doing a recreation.
And I said, it's kind of serious. So if we just start cutting off dicks, dudes will curb their enthusiasm. I mean, why should I have all the responsibility? Just cut some dicks off. I guarantee you that'll stop some children. I mess with that skank hoe. That bitch got stabbed.
Finally release the male birth control.
Yeah, cutting dicks off. Cutting dicks off. Look at that. Cutting dicks off. I'm right there with you. Cutting the dicks off. That's male birth control, baby. Guarantee you mess with them skank hoes no more. That's what
I think once you've had 5 kids, you gotta cut it off.
Cut the I like dicks. Let's talk about
the limit, Camille. Why is that the limit, Camille?
because that's too much. 5 is a lot, and you don't need more.
Get good to you. Get good to you. Be like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Woo!
Both my grandparents
Look,
had like 7 to 10 kids. Okay.
Yeah, they was getting it. You know how hard it is to have a kid? They was getting it in. I'd rather, you know what? I love masturbation. It's a great thing to do. However, a partner with you is better. Masturbation is great.
To masturbate next to, right?
Right?
I listen to my boyfriend masturbate as I fall asleep, like all the time.
Whoa. 2.5 seconds. Woo, 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 out of there. Get out of here. 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 Skill level. Look, bitch gonna handle her business. Nigga, you gonna be moaning over there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm just saying, why you bring this out of me, Camille? I was behaving myself. Now you made me say that.
I'm sorry.
Camille, before you got here, she was making threats.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know Buffy. I don't know Buffy, and Buffy was like, blah blah, LA. LA is about to fuck up New York City. I got very nervous. I was like, I didn't do nothing. You look nice. I don't know. You're saying something about your hair. Your hair looks fabulous. Like, please do not hurt me. I didn't do anything to anybody. I just been inside.
We need a gigolo. I need a gigolo. That's all right.
I know some people. I'll get them out to you. Give me your address.
Only if they're from Horsetown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
People from Horsetown.
Oh, so Kenny's been wanting to say something.
They can't.
Because we gotta keep going to the next segment.
Okay.
Oh yes.
I'm behaving now. I'm back. I
don't mind y'all.
Orgasm. I just had one. It was so good. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was so hot.
You just had a what?
I had one. It was awesome. This one was kind of leg twitching. You know,
what did you have?
Make your toes tingle. You remember orgasm so good your toes be tingling? Like, damn, that's the shit I'm talking about. Anyway, go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm sorry. Yeah. We got waiting in the waiting room. We got Tino in here.
Oh, Tino was in there?
Tino ain't in the room, but I'm telling you, we got no puns today.
No, Tino, he's trying to use his iPad.
Oh, okay.
Tino's too old. He can't do the show.
No, man. Camille, you can't say these things.
He's too old. Like that every week. Camille. She be saying stuff like that every week.
Yes. Camille. We should have an orgasm club. We should have a women orgasm club.
What?
What?
How would that work? About it?
No, but think about it. They talk about their penises and they name them. I mean, there's nothing better than a good it's like a book club. You can call it the orgasm club. Every woman should have at least 2 a day. It'll fucking cut down. You know,
I think I've already matched that being here. I think I've already matched that.
Day, Sasha, would that cut down on violence? The bitch ain't mad no more. I don't give a fuck.
I think it would. Yeah, I think it would.
Camille,
I don't want to punch the wall anymore. Right? You know, everybody feels safe. No.
Right? You know what it is. Doctor away. Keep the popo out of your house.
Yes.
All right. So, without further ado, we are about to go to the next, our next guest, and let's see.
She was here and then she wasn't. Is she in the waiting room?
No.
She heard you, Buffy, and she's like, I'm bye. Bye.
Camille, you know what it is. 2 a day, keep the doctor away. That's all I'm gonna start saying.
2 a day, keep the doctor away.
The popo out of your house.
Mm-hmm. I believe it. I call my boyfriend's penis the manager.
There you go, baby.
Let me speak to the manager.
Hey, what's your name? Kenny, come on now. We gotta
easy. Because then they be like, Kenny, what are you gonna do about that? I said, that's them talking about that. I can't stop them.
I'm not talking about it. What happened was it was a situation. Sashalyn said something, and then Camille said something about Mormons, and I'm like, oh, I thought they were Democrats, and she was no, it's the abortions, and it all went crazy. I know exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you following shit. You were here. Hey, what are you eating, Camille? I want some of that. That shit looks good.
It is ooey gooey midnight fudge.
Look at her, still trying to get
Is that vegan? Is that vegan?
Cream. Yeah, it's dairy free.
Oh yes.
Gluten free. It's like supposed to be kind of healthy.
Kind of healthy.
Like,
cool. I can do kind of healthy.
Yeah. I mean, they say healthy, but it's still like, 300 calories. So.
For a spoonful, right?
Ice cream, yeah. Avocados. Bee pollen.
Avocado ice cream?
Yeah. Well, you don't taste the avocado. You taste the cacao. Pine pollen, vanilla, coconut.
Wow. Oh, is that the stuff that you get delivered to your house?
Yeah, I love it.
That's that fancy shit. Holy shit. I want to try that.
I get like a huge month supply, and so you get a big discount when you do that. And then I just like try to eat one a day so that I have vegetables. Not one of these a day, but like one of the things.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I was like, a pint of ice cream a day, that sounds pretty good actually. That's the kind of healthy I kind of like.
Yes, exactly.
All right, we're about to bring our next guest on right now.
Woohoo! Might be a long time.
Hi, Lauryn.
And that's our guest, Lauryn.
Hey.
Pithey-Petrie.
I got all dressed up in my fucking best pajamas for you guys.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
It's my Hugh Hefner look.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, they gonna really go ahead, ladies. Talk about it.
Oh, what? I mean, I don't know. Like,
it's
what?
Cute.
Fuck. What do you guys want to know?
Look at her. I like them jammies.
It's silky.
Silky.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fake silk, because I'm poor. But yeah.
But you working now. You working now, and you're an essential worker at that. And
what do you guys want to know, man? Like it's so much. Like I don't even know where to start. I'm exhausted. I've been working like 12. I work in the morgue in the city, and
wow.
I never did that before. I was doing comedy and producing shows and like waitressing and like my whole life. And so like, the last 6 years and touring and then COVID hit and I was like, fuck. And I freaked out and I thought society was actually going to break down and we were going to have to like leave the city. I spent like $400 on Amazon on camping equipment and a zombie bug out bag. And I got all these knives because I thought I was going to have to like leave and go like hunt squirrels in the woods. And then it was better than what I thought would happen because that didn't happen. So I said, fuck, I guess I'll just invest in death because like death is a thing, right? Death is true.
That's true.
So
death is the only thing you can count on.
Yeah. So I mean, death and bad sex. So I went and I started working in the morgue at Kings County, and then I work where I can't talk about the exact, but you can figure it out if you want to figure it out. Like the people that get the bodies in Manhattan. So, oh man, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I mean, we pick up bodies from crime scenes, from death scenes. We do ISIS and autopsies. I have no medical fucking degree. The doctors are like, "Oh, what's your background?" And I'm like screaming at drunk people, like,
awesome.
And they're letting me eviscerate and take hearts out and cut lungs out, and you just learn it.
Wow.
And it's so barbaric. You just take everything out and put it back in. It's fucking crazy. Kenny, and I have a crazy fucking past, and I used to be a drug addict, and I used to live under a bridge and shoot heroin, and I used to be a stripper, and all this.
I didn't know all that, but go ahead.
Yeah, you did.
Bring it up, baby.
That dude, you weren't listening.
But the heroin was sounding a little new to me. But go ahead, go ahead.
New, 15 years ago. You never listened to my jokes. Now I'm offended. But, so yeah, now I'm at fucking morgue tech, and the story just keeps writing its fucking self.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's fucking cool, man. How are you guys surviving all of this shit?
I just think it's super cool that you're working in a morgue with no experience. I think that's some cool ass shit. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking take out your fucking spleen.
No shit. Well, I mean, they're dead. So there's this doctor I work with, and she's like from the Bronx. She's had a ton of plastic surgery, and she's really intimidating. And you know, she has like this fucking New York accent. And we were taking the testicles out, and I was like, should I just pull on the vein and pull the ball out? And she's like, oh no, honey, I just cut right in. And she's such a badass. She's so fun.
Damn, you're probably really fun to have sex with. You're like, I can cut your balls off right now, baby. You wouldn't even feel it.
Right now, and we do some BDSM stuff, and like, I was definitely teasing with the Y incision on his chest.
Damn.
I was like, I know where your liver is, and I know how bad your lungs must look.
That's some sexy shit. I could tear out your lungs right now. That's some sexy shit. I think it's interesting that you've gone. This life is such a journey, and you've taken all these tips and turns. If I could just be white one day, I would fucking use up all the abuses.
Oh, look, I'm telling you,
I would do all that shit. I would do.
You be getting away with white people.
I would do some shit so even white people like fuck get this white person out of here.
You light skinned it. You get away with the white people.
Look, see, this is the shit.
I'm the only person on this screen that can't get away with no white people.
Lauryn and Camille know I'm black. You the only one talking about that light skin shit. They be like me, the light skin nigga. That's what that'd be like. I want to be a real white person. I want to I want to do all the shit white people gonna do. I do some shit so fucked that even white people will be like, this bitch is no. I want to do some shit that's so. This bitch is doing all this shit in one day. I would just sleep. I would shoot up with some crack. I would do the most heinous shit and be like,
don't shoot crack. That's wasting good crack. But
well, I would need to stay up. Well, I just want to do all of it.
And shoot some meth. Do it right. I'll help you. But
man, Lauryn, you're interesting because if I could be a stripper, a heroin addict, a comic,
not all at once, but yeah.
Well, you know, it's a journey. You can't do all that the same day.
It was increments of self-hate. They all manifested in different ways.
Damn.
But I mean, white privilege. Talk about serial killers. Why are most of them white? Because they get away with it. You know, Ted Bundy wasn't driving with corpses in his car drunk because he wasn't white. I mean, think about it. I mean,
killed ladies in Utah,
Idaho, Washington, Florida. But
Utah's where he got caught.
He got caught because he was a fucking drunk. But if you want to talk about white privilege, like, you know, there was a time in my life where I trafficked weed across state lines for what was it, $20,000, 150 pounds, and I was hired because I was white.
Yes.
And would drive during the day. I mean, so that's a thing. I mean, I know. And my life's been hard, but not because of my skin color. And I completely
preach, baby.
I appreciate that. If my skin color was not white, you know, I would probably be dead. So, you know, I'm alive, but you know, and it's been hard, but you know, I know that people have it harder for sure. And anyone that has struggled with addiction that's not white, that, you know, I've seen some shit when I was on the street, and, you know, yeah, I mean, it's not my place to say that, you know, oh, poor me. I mean, but I can joke about how much I fucking used to hate myself.
But empathize and empathizing with another group of people saying, yeah, and then still be able to sit up and say, yeah, but I still had it good. It was fucked up for me, but it still was good. It was better than some. That's
for sure.
Power right there.
Well,
preach, Lauryn, preach.
Well, I mean, disproportionately, the amount of dead people every day in the morgue are not white, and that's really, I mean, that's just a statistic it's right there in front of you. You can't deny that. And so why is it that all these communities are disproportionately, you know, whatever happens, why do they become drug addicts? There's, you know, like 6 or 7 ODs every day in Manhattan. That's just the Manhattan morgue. And that's mostly non-white people. And I'm like, well, why do the white people do all the cocaine that isn't laced with fentanyl, and these other groups of people are getting all the bad cocaine that's laced with fentanyl?
Damn.
It sounds like a conspiracy to me.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. You gotta write about that. You gotta
yeah.
I mean,
that's serious shit.
You gotta be the narrative. You're the narrator.
Like, it's upsetting. I mean, it's true. So I don't mean to like bring us all down.
That's bringing us up. That's
no. She does dark comedy. We knew that it was gonna be a different vibe. It's all good.
I like it.
You know?
The closest thing I ever did was when I went to festivals, they always gave me the weed because I could hide it and they wouldn't double check me. You know, my friends would be like, "You're the one that's gonna hold the weed, okay, white girl? Like you hold the weed, okay."
There were so many times.
I was about to say, so what do you? So who's they? So who's they?
My friends.
Yeah, I mean, like, I used to put coke and I used to put the 8 balls in my bra when we got pulled over because, like, you know, I would just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm driving my friends home from work." Yes, sir. And they would just leave me alone, which is fucking. You know that wouldn't happen if I was. You know, and I know, and I fucking totally I know. Like, I mean.
So let me ask you this: with all the stuff that's going on with the Black Lives Matter, because okay, now let's just say this though. Black dudes like myself don't really think that the Black Lives Matter movement is my movement. I'm just saying that Black Lives Matter literally when I say it. All right, so just let's clarify that. But with all of this stuff, all the people that feel like the Black Lives Matter movement is like a terrorist organization and they feel like the systemic racism is not a thing and that they
don't know any black people.
Well, but it's a lot of people in America
they never met one
and feel like, well, slavery happened, 200 years ago. That wasn't me. And so,
this is a really complicated issue, Kenny. Like, how far do you want to go? I mean,
it is.
I want to go.
I mean, so people think that Antifa is an actual organization and that they have bureaucracy and you could call them and talk to the HR of Antifa. That's like saying, let's go to the mafia. Well, you can't visit the mafia. It's an organization, not a place. And Antifa is an idea, not, it's loosely organized, but all it means is anti-fascist.
Right.
So are people anti-Antifa not anti-fascist? Well, I didn't think in my lifetime that we would have to be fighting against Nazis again. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And on Fox News, when they say Antifa, they say Tifa, not Tifa. Like they don't pronounce it like fascism. They make it sound like this Tifa thing, which it's not fasci. It doesn't sound right. And that's on purpose. It's cognitive dissonance through neuro-linguistic programming.
Ooh.
And if you want, I mean, reparations should absolutely be a thing. And
talk about it. See, this is what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, I have a different philosophy on reparations. And the reason why I say it's different is because we have 40 acres and a mule. The 40 acres and a mule was supposed to actually help you to do something. Your land was to be able to make money off it, and your mule was to help you make the money. So it was actually giving you a business opportunity more than giving you a check. I don't need a check. I need an opportunity. My children need opportunities. I don't want you to give me money to sit on my ass and buy some weed and go to Gucci store. We need opportunities to be able to be just as efficient as other people. So when you give people reparations, it's like, okay, so we're at the first place I'm going to go. And I can tell you, in my neighborhood, these motherfuckers are still on buying fireworks. Like we haven't ran out of fireworks in my city. Like, what the fuck, So in reality is reparations is all great. The concept of it is, but Black people or people of color don't need money. We need opportunity. Kenny needs to be able to have a barbershop and maybe many more. And maybe even though Kenny called me light skinned, might want to open up a comedy club or do something. I want to have industry. Reparations is never going to be able to give you, as far as the money part of it, is never going to be able to give you a higher up. It's just going to make you just as lazy. The people that aren't going to work aren't going to work. The people that are going to work always are going to work. So that's my philosophy.
Well, that's why, like, every politician that has had reparations as part of their platform, it's not them giving money. It's scholarships, community build-up programs where they teach people tech,
coding,
job skills without having to pay thousands of dollars in college, or just stuff like those programs of bringing people up and educating and helping communities so that that stuff.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Because they keep Japanese reparations and they didn't have to do shit. See, that's a lie. Japanese reparations, they just
I bet you, like you said, the people that's working is gonna make that work for time to come. Now, if you're not working, then that we can't speak. I can't even really. I've always worked my whole life. I can't relate to those type of people. So I understand where you're coming from, but I'm coming from the angle of if my parents, like parents, had a lot of financial
foundation
expertise, then and they actually, like my dad and all his brothers and sisters, they all did pretty well actually. But all of them, they came from 2-parent homes, and they came from people that worked, and that it was a different like home system back in those days. So the work ethic is there and all of that. Like we kind of, over the last couple generations, we kind of dropped the ball. So now we need to prepare the next generation to have, to know how to, do their wealth and building and things like that. Because we can't keep making excuses.
There you go.
But cut the fucking shit.
I mean, I think there's a bigger issue here, which is about America being debt slaves. We are all what I call corporate serfs, because to get an education in this country requires you to go into $30,000 of debt, and then you are owned by a bank to buy a house. And this is an every issue of debt, and that the corporations do own us. We are in a feudal system, but it's disguised as an oligarchy, which is disguised as a capitalist democracy. So it's a corporate oligarchy, and we are corporate serfs, and we really need to get to the root of changing the system that the late stage capitalism has let it demolish, let it turn into. It's just rotting at the core. If it costs you $30,000 to get a bachelor's degree, and then there's interest on top of that, and it's going to take your whole fucking life to pay that off. That's not a free country. That's not a free society. We are all enslaved right now as debt slaves.
Well, so, Kenny said it about our Black communities. We had mother and fathers, and our value system was a little bit different. So we were stronger in groups. And when you tear that system down, we are what it represents. I mean, that's all we have is one another. We have communities. We have Big Mama raising us. I grew up with that. I had a father in my home. I never knew what it's like. And most of my friends had fathers in the home, so I never knew what it like to be necessarily a torn family necessarily, and not knowing who my father was. When now you have a whole term called baby mama, baby daddy. That was never like what? That was an embarrassment when I was growing up. Yeah, but baby daddy, like, ooh, that was like wasn't good. And you could talk about Kenny, how he's been in his kids' lives and their success. So it is a generational thing. So if you don't get back, it don't matter how much money you pour into a situation like you're saying. Just get a degree ain't gonna make you better. It's not gonna make your system better. And like you're saying, Camille, it's the same thing. You give people opportunities. And Japanese didn't have to do anything to get their check. They just got a check. Every person that got reparations in this country just get checks. When American Black people, you gotta go do some shit for it. I gotta go. That don't make sense. It's just what Lauryn is saying. It's so much bigger. Thank you, Lauryn. It's so much bigger than just money.
Not only has the Black community been put 400 years behind because of, they built the country on their backs in slavery, but on top of that, now we are all enslaved by the debt system. And you have to dismantle the basic way, the fundamental way that banks operate in this country to change how America operates. We'd have to infuse a bit of socialism into our capitalism, which for whatever reason terrifies the fucking dumbass fucking Republicans.
Which makes no sense because school, firemen, cops,
the postal system,
it's all socialist. The postal system, they're all socialist ideas. Like what?
Socialism. And they're like, you're a fucking commie. And like, okay, well, like, anything, like if you drink too much water, you can fucking die. If you have too much communism, it's going to turn into fucking soup lines and like, terrible shit. If we can learn that this is the problem.
Like, America integrate.
It's like, so we grow up people and we shove religion down their throat, and it's like, this is hell and this is heaven, this is black and this is white, there's good and there's bad, there's no in between, it's only one thing or the other. And we pound this into our soft fucking heads when we're little kids, and then people grow up and they have a trouble with critical thinking. And
we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. So
man,
let's it was deep. It was deep. Y'all was going in. But we want to find out where we can find you. How can we follow you on social media?
Oh man, I haven't even told you the fucking fun sex stories, but
wow.
God damn it. All right, at the Lauryn Petrie. It's Lauryn, like Lauryn Hill, and Petrie, like the pterodactyl from Land Before Time. Or Petrie bacteria. Take your pick.
Buff Patterson. I'm working on a script right now, so I haven't been posting because it's all about the artistry. So at Buff Patterson, new stuff coming. Kenny, thank you for not posting my video. Every week we do the same thing, but thank you. Appreciate it.
I sent it to her. I don't know how you be sending that shit.
Kenny,
the link was inspired.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not special. I'm just a light skin. This is how you treat your fellow Negroes. That's okay. I get it. I'm a light skin.
Wow.
Go ahead, Camille.
That's so
follow me at Camille Comedy on Instagram, Camille Comedy 2 on TikTok.
Oh shit.
You can follow me, Kitty Warren, on Facebook, at _ the average black man on Instagram, and we'll be back next week, same time. Y'all be safe.
Hey!
Bye.